Hello, this is a reading for the Lunar Eclipse in Pisces that is happening tomorrow. It's a general reading, but I'm going to pull a selection of cards, and I'm thinking that it's the feeling I'm getting from Spirit is that it's a reading for Virgos, Earth signs, Pisces, because the eclipse is in Pisces, and so that's also water signs, and the collective overall about the eclipse. It's the last eclipse this year. It's a partial lunar eclipse, and I can feel the energy. It's very strong, and I think it's bringing a lot of changes and transformations, as often eclipses do. So the full moon lunar eclipse happens tomorrow morning European time, around about 6 o'clock in the morning here in Central Europe. And wherever you're in the world, it's tomorrow. So it's just in a few hours' time. So this reading will be for, as I said, a sign of Virgo, essentially. See what's happening, see where the energy is flowing through, and for the collective as a whole. And let's see what Spirit wants to advise us. We're pulling cards on general energies and also personal life and career and finances. So it's a full reading, and I've got some oracle cards as well. All these cards I've pre-shuffled. And I'll be basing it on the Celtic cross. So I shall shuffle a bit more now on each deck that I use, and we'll see what energies Spirit has to ask us. I should first ring a bell to fully clear the space. Okay, let's begin. The first energy is the Ace of Wands, crossed by the Moon. Two of Wands, the Crown. The foundation is the Four of Wands. The past is the Hangman. In the near future is the Six of Pentacles. This is you, the Ace of Swords. The environment is Judgment, which makes sense. Hopes and fears is the Queen of Pentacles. And the overall outcome is the Empress. And the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. So there's a general energies going into this reading. I have to say that It is about new beginnings, passionate, creative, inspiration. This eclipse is definitely going to bring inspired emotions. There's questions about your intuition, not and illusions, and basically, as a crossing energy, it's about breaking illusions. So this eclipse will be showing us what is real and what is not real. We've been in a position in recent past whereby we have the hangman. So we've been waiting for answers, not knowing what is coming. The crown, the advice from Spirit is that we have optionality, we have the world in our hands, the future is ours to take hold of. It's a new beginning. It's the Two of Wands is all about expansion. You have the world in your hands and you have choices to make. There's positive choices, not difficult choices, but choices nonetheless. You have to decide where you want to go, and then you can go with that spirit of the Ace of Wands, with passion, with drive, with creativity, with just the full energy of your wishes, and seize the day, as they say. And the foundation is the Four of Wands, which basically is all about celebrations, stability. As a foundation card, it's perfect because the Four is stability. It's the foundation number, so it's where you want to be. It's where also where you're coming from, in a sense. On the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of Wands energy happening in this reading so far. Even the Hangman is on kind of a tree that's a bit like a wand. And so basically she follows her heart, she follows her visions, she knows what she wants, she's full of intuition, she even has a black cat. So she's a person who's charismatic, creative, inspirational, a real leader who knows where her heart lies. She holds the sunflower, she basically lights up every room she walks in. So this is what we're aiming for. And the outcome being the Empress is abundance in all its forms. It's Venus embodied. It's about love, it's about creativity, it's about being abundance, giving birth to new things, possibly new people, real births happening, birth of dreams, ideas. And this is the card we're hearing at the beginning. The base, this is you, this is the Ace of Swords, this is a breakthrough. So basically we are having this eclipse is giving us breakthrough energy in order for us to achieve a position of the Empress. In our hopes and fears, it's the Queen of Pentacles. So she knows what she wants, she's very stable, she's very grounded, She's quite at peace. She's abundant also, and she knows where all her flowers grow. She's very comfortable in her garden, and she's serene in knowing how she can achieve her goals. She has a rabbit in her garden there. The rabbit symbolises spontaneity of action and sort of vitality. The general energy is judgment, which is all about awakening, rebirth. So that's the environment where the eclipse is giving us. It's giving us a reset. It's the last major reset of this year. The world is shifting, I should think, in a positive way, in a more creative and abundant way. So that's the first reading we're having. So if I clarify, so please, Spirit, let's clarify these cards and see where else we can glean. I'll clarify each one. I won't clarify the crossing energy. I'll just lay a card for each one. But overall, this is a very positive reading. It's like, if the energy feels quite heavy at the moment coming into the eclipse, but obviously that's what's going to create the breakthrough after the eclipse into Virgo, the full Virgo season for the rest in September and onwards towards the end of the year. There's a lot of creative, positive energy. And in the near future is the Six of Pentacles, which is all about sharing, giving and receiving equally, having the ability to give and receive equally. So that indicates an increase in prosperity. Certainly if you've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress as your outcome, it would seem that financially things are going to be on the up. We'll have to see. So, what do we have to read on this? Eight of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, clarifying the Two of Wands. The Five of Wands with the Four of Wands. In the past we've got the Queen of Pentacles and Justice with the Six of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Swords. The Nine of Swords with Judgment. The Emperor with the Queen of Pentacles. And the Nine of Wands with the Empress. And then the bottom of this deck is the Page of Swords. So, with the Eight of Pentacles, which is progressing our careers and craft and making solid progress, creative energies that's financially fulfilling. With the Ace of Wands, it seems like this is what we should, what we're coming into this period of time with that drive, the wish to be creative, the wish to actually make our material fortune. He's busy building his pentacles. He's making them as he sits and labours away. His solid, stable and prosperous work. Again, we've got another choice card, balancing. To go with the Two of Wands, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Again, it's just more practical, grounded energy, balancing different aspects of life in order to move forwards and find our prosperity. Again, there's the ship in the background and the moon, so it's the moon energy. It is about the moon energy being the crossing energy here, and in fact it's a lunar eclipse. It suggests that intuition, we have to intuit our way forwards at this time. We have to get in touch with our inner light and find that sense of justice, which we've got here. With the Six of balance, you see, the Six of Pentacles is also balance. So you've got balance here and balance here, justice. There's a lot of practical, a lot of earth energy coming. This reading is very much, as I suspected, it's about the Virgo energies of fairness, justice, balance, practical, grounded. And making things work for the greater good. The Queen of Pentacles with the Hangman, so there was a sense of stability coming into this reading with the waiting. There's a feeling that this is what you're looking for, that sort of being in a sense of harmony with yourself, being able to manifest your life in a practical way. And that's what a lot of people, I should think, are struggling with at the moment, is the finances and stuff. And that seems to be what's coming along. In the future, there is a sense of questioning, waiting for answers. On the card on the bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords, which is a messenger card, which basically is looking for clarity, looking for messengers coming in. They may well be, he's can be a bit eager to know something, and he might be having to wait for it. I feel a bit of waiting and Hangman energy with the Page of Swords. He's looking for clarity. He brings messages of clarity, but there's also possible messages of delay in outcomes with the Page of Swords. So there's still things are not going to turn around with this eclipse overnight. It's going to be a period of time. People say it's about the next 6 months or something. So with the breakthrough energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So fortunes are turning, I should think, in our favour, if we allow it and if we accept that there is judgment. And with the judgment, you have worries that you need to address. But if you allow yourself to overcome your worries, embrace the awakening, the rebirth energy, listening to your intuition, listening to your dreams. This person who's getting information in the dreams, in the night, the moon again, in the card. The dreams will bring clarity, as in the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You'll get breakthrough energy. It's a question of listening for. Seeing the way forwards is about finding it in yourself, really, and the energies are there for you to find the way forwards, the new way forwards, because the energy is there for the Emperor. So you've got a combination of the Empress here and the Emperor there. So it's a divine feminine, divine masculine. So these cards both say, coming into your power, becoming able to master your life and be able to find a sense of completion and victory. But there is a Nine of Wands also in the top, in the final outcome. So that's having to dig deep and persevere. So there's still work to be done, but you have to embrace your divine feminine, the Empress energy, and keep on keeping on, as they say. I'll pull some moonology cards, since it's a moon eclipse, full moon tomorrow. Let's see what the moonology says. Okay, expect powerful change. There you go. There was a full moon eclipse, but this is a new moon eclipse card. Put that there. Let's pull another two. And hold your vision. There's the Nine of Wands energy, right there. And one more. Excuse me, not my camera. And it's a time for healing. Which goes there. And underneath, on the bottom of the card, is be bold and make the first move. I didn't talk about this Five of Wands with the Four of Wands. That is about competition. It's the energies where you're coming from is you are having to, you've been in a period currently of battling with your stability. The Four of Wands is happiness and stability, but it's basically been a struggle to maintain that, and that's what's changing. That's what's coming through in this reading, is that the struggle of maintaining your stability is what's going to be changing with this eclipse. Things are going to expect powerful change. It's going to come in, and if you keep yourself together, balanced, grounded, with a positive spirit, the spirit of the Six of Pentacles, she's giving and receiving, and keep and find the Empress and Emperor or Emperor energy, things are going to come very good, very positive indeed in terms in the coming months. The Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favour. So I'm going to pull some cards, see if there's any relationship energies. And yes, I'll do another Rider-Waite deck. Is any relationship and love messages coming into this eclipse? Well, Four of Wands again. Where shall I put this? I'm just going to do these down here. So the Four of Wands, which is a marriage card, by the way. Page of Swords again. So there are messages, relationships, Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups, and underneath is the Ace of Wands. So there is passion and passionate new beginning. It's a question, I should think, in terms of relationships, is being able to not get despondent, because this card is the card of despondency. So it's a question of not being despondent, but keeping your eyes upwards to see the offers that are coming, because there is a passionate new beginning with the Ace of Wands, without a doubt. But you've got to be prepared to see it. So there is love about, and if you're in a relationship already, there might well be proposals of marriage coming in the near future. As the energies get more prosperous, people feel more confident to make proposals, so there might well be a positive message and clarity about your relationships. The Page of Swords, he's ready to clear the air and make a bold move, striking out forwards. And it's a question of being practical and working at it. So if you've got a relationship, just keep working at it, building the love, building the your togetherness, and with that, all good things will flow. I'll clarify with some Cat Marseille Tarot. It's a fun deck, and I like it. And I've not used it before. The Hierophant, it's the other marriage card. So you've got the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. So I think some people will be getting married in this autumn. Unexpected news, unexpected proposals with Page of Swords. Someone might be stepping up their relationships in an amazing way. And the Emperor coming into your power. Oh, I've got free that. I will stop on that basis then. What have we got? The Sun. Yes, I think the Sun is the happiest card on the deck. So I think in regards to love, it's going to be very happy times. Got the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords here. Five of Swords is challenges, hard-won victories. The Two of Swords is indecisions, questions, finding it hard to find the way. I'll put these over here. I'm not sure why these would be here on the love side of things. And on the bottom of this deck, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Where should we put this? We're running out of deck space here, but anyway. Why have we got the Two of Swords? This is the Witch's Tarot. And I'm just going to pull a couple of cards from this to ask. Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands. Just defending your position. So there might be some competition and coming up. You might have rivals in love, perhaps. But the Queen of Cups is about emotions and being balanced and knowing which way to turn. So I think with the Queen of Cups, you will be able to sort out which, if you've got multiple romantic partners, which ones will find you the more stable route, because it's definitely the kind of thing you're looking for, is stability in this reading. You're finding your happiness and joy not in loose relationships, but in developing long-term relationships, finding harmony. Finding your wish fulfillment. So, Nine of Pentacles on this deck. It's the all-seeing eye. Is basically it's your wishes coming true. On the bottom of the deck there's Two of Pentacles again. So I'll see what crystal angels have to say. There you go, that's jumped out. Be ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. So that is your wish fulfillment. New love. I'll pull one more. opal. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So that's definitely Queen of Pentacles energy, and the Empress energy also. And that's the bottom of the deck is stay strong in your faith. Positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. And that's definitely connected to Nine of Wands and with the Empress. Stay strong, keep the faith. We're going to finish with, I'm going to pull an angel oracle card. Oh, there's one thrown out there. No need to worry. One more. It's a very nice messy deck. There. One more card, please, Spirit. Okay. If you believe, so just believe in love and it will find you, and take action. Just want to pull a couple of cards from the Thoth deck to see if there's any shadow messages. Prince of Swords. He's like the Page of Swords. So it's definitely a messenger. Oh, it's actually Prince of Swords is more like Knight actually. It's Princess of Swords in this deck. So it's definitely messengers coming in. You might be acting irrationally. So the question will be, keep your balance and don't be too irrational. And the Four of Cups. And the Six of Cups. And the energy on the bottom is transformation. It's things happening suddenly. It's the Tower. Swift change. The Prince of Swords is actually like the Knight of Swords, so he's a bit impetuous, and so the question would be not impetuous, be more grounded, hold into the energies of the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress and the Emperor, be more stable in the Four of Wands to find what you're looking for. Don't rush into swift judgments. Things that happen, take a grounded approach. This whole energy, there's a lot of energies on these boards. It's all about holding your vision, as in this card here. Time for healing. And it's powerful change, which is the Tower. So it's a very positive Tower that's coming in, but it's one that, you know, it can unbalance you, and balance and harmony is something that's coming out in this reading, is something to hold on to. So the overall energies, the overall message of this is things are going to happen swiftly. It's going to be very positive in the long run for your harmony. This is Six of Cups, is all about pleasure and harmony and nostalgia. In the traditional Rider-Waite is the two children giving each other cups full of flowers, and childhood innocence, simple pleasures coming back into your life. But the Four of Cups, we had the Four of Cups early on in the reading. It's about realising that if you've got three cups and you're being offered a fourth, you've got to look up and not get despondent. Don't get all lazy in this card. It's called the luxury card, but it's about not feeling down that you don't notice the positive opportunities that are around you. So it's like an anti-lazy card. Be not lazy. Be not sad for what you have, but always be open to what's coming in. I shall finish with an animal oracle card. And we'll read that and then I'll say goodbye. I hope this has been of interest and enjoyable reading for you. It was very interesting to do it and to pull so many cards. I've never pulled this many cards before in a reading. And a lot of them basically say the same thing over and over again. It's time to take action. Things are going to shift, and with that, it is about having the wisdom of the owl. Or the bat. At the bottom of the deck is the bat. Okay, so the owl card, I shall read it to you as a closing message. So, yeah, it's about transformative energies happening, and the owl. Abundance, clairvoyant treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth, beauty and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or a treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite. When in balance, generous, trusting, secure. When out of balance, money quarrels, scarcity. To bring into balance, an offering. So the owl is a card of positive abundance coming into your life. And on the bottom of the deck we have the bat. Let's have a look at that. Just to see. But that's it. I think basically this eclipse is basically bringing in big, powerful changes. I can feel it without a doubt. It is an eclipse that, although it's just a partial eclipse supposedly, it's quite resonant with the times, and in this period of time it's quite grounded in earth energy, so there's lots of material changes might well be on the horizon, but there's quite a lot of possible love and marriage and developing relationships coming in too. We've got with the Four of Wands pulling twice in this reading, and there's a lot of passion, a lot of creativity in the air also. So darkness, this is the bat. Darkness, so the bat is this one, which is the bottom of the deck of the Animal Oracle card, Animal Spirit card. We'll just put that here. Darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. So this is basically like the death card or the tower in the traditional tarot. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise in the darkness. It can see all that was visible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns, no more lingering in the past. When in balance, accept, adapt and adjust. When out of balance, refuses to let go, reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sunrise. I would definitely watch the sunrise every day if I could, and I'd certainly enjoy watching sunsets. So, transformation. The full moon eclipse tomorrow morning, on my time, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are, is heralding a big, mighty change. So, God bless, and thank you very much for listening. Bye.